we had choice routes and different stuff like that to where it's just like it messed up. I can't anticipate anything. Run your route, be in the right spot, and be consistent. That's it. If you do that, you're going to get the ball.
All right, so we got my man Clark here, man, joining us on St. Louis, all the way out here, man. Go watch the Bucks play. What do you guys think about the game?
What's going on, YouTube? You know who it is. Your boy, the Legend 5, man, back at you with another one. Hey, today, we're going to talk about how Shedeur calls out choice routes being the main problem in the offensive play calling last year. Now, let's take a deeper look into some of the concerns in the play calling that took place. We're going to start off looking at the Nebraska game, man. Looking at the Nebraska game, score is 0-0, second quarter. All right, 5 minutes, 46 seconds left to play in the half. Now, we know the chemistry between Shedeur and Travis Hunter, but look at the miscommunication on this route that happens here. Now, you see Nebraska lined up with, looks like a 3-3-5 defense, per se. At the snap of the ball, right, they will bring two linebackers as they run a single safety high man coverage defense, right? So using trips to the front side with a single receiver to the back side of the formation. Now look at the biggest mismatch on the field. That being Dylan Edwards, which is manned up one-on-one with the middle linebacker. You clearly see as Shedeur releases the ball, though, to Travis Hunter, he breaks off the route at 12. Right? But Shedeur throws the ball deep. So, taking a look at the confusion between that miscommunication right there, it shows that they were on two different pages and they have great chemistry, right? Great chemistry. So that shows like how that choice route there, that two-way go, man, it was a no-go, basically, right? So if you take a look at Travis Hunter's face as they come back to the sideline, that tells it all. Like, look at the face of Travis' eyes and the eye contact he makes with Shedeur from a distance. Like, we all play, well, for the ones that's played ball, or even with your kids, you can give them that look and they can kind of know what you're talking about. Shedeur gave the same look to Travis, like, they both was like, man, I don't even know what you were thinking. And he probably saying, I don't know what you were thinking. Like, I was thinking you were going to do this. So that right there shows the confusion when having choice routes in your script, man. And everybody's not on the same page. And like I said, they have great chemistry. So if they are not grasping it and they can't think what each other's thoughts may be, imagine these other new receivers that were out there with them last year that have only spent like very limited of months, with them leading up into the first two games of the season. Now, looking at the way the ball was thrown so quickly, it felt like there was a strong anticipation of a blitz coming, even though CU had the matchup. Like, they had the matchup that they would want, right? It's 3rd and 9. The option route to run deep should not have even been an option, in my eyes. It's 3rd and 9. The option to run the deep ball should not have been thrown, in my opinion. All right, Travis running the 12-yard comeback is one thing, but that one-on-one swing pass to Dylan Edwards out the backfield, in my eyes, is where the ball should have went, right? You got one-on-one with a middle linebacker. Dylan outruns that guy, and that's what it is. Or he makes a play in the open field, makes the guy miss. We could have had probably a potential another house call that game. So that's my thoughts on that. But Shedeur thought, that they were on the same page. He thought he'd seen something in that situation. he's confident in his guy. So that's where he made the decision to throw the ball to. Now, looking at, that's the Nebraska game, right? See, you definitely overcomplicated that play, and that shows right there that the option routes or the choice routes definitely needs to be removed, and they need to go with a different concept, man. Because if the 1 and 2 read, 1 read is not there, 2 reads to hit the swing pass, hit your tailback out the backfield, and you get that 1-on-1. That's a potential first down, man. Or you're damn near close to it, unless that linebacker makes a hell of a play. So that's the type of stuff Shedeur is talking about that fits him more, where he can get the ball out of his hands and he doesn't have to think about what that guy may be doing, or making sure they're seeing that same window that he may be seeing. Now, looking at game 2 versus ECU. Now, this play trips to the backside of the formation. They all basically just run clear routes. Look at it. They all basically just run clearing routes. You only have 2 options here. You have Dylan Edwards and your tight end, Mikey Harrison, coming across the field on an under route. Now, Shedeur made the correct read here, allowing Dylan Edwards to use his speed and outrun the defenders for the touchdown. But say that play was taken away, then you got Mikey coming on the under, and that's it, right? Like, and if that's not even open, really, right? So you had that play, but he made the right read there. Now let's take a look at some film from 2022 while at Jackson State, and you can see the difference here at how quick Shedeur gets the ball out of his hands, and this is what he's talking about, right? For example, you can see Shedeur's throw was off balance in rush due to the blitz. Looking at it pre-snap, you can see clearly the linebacker showing he's hot. And if this was a choice route situation, you're now depending on your receiver and your quarterback to both see the same thing and adjust. Now, what comes to a surprise, right as the ball was snapped, the rover comes. So what happened, they're bringing 6 opposed to the pre-snap read of potential 5 coming, right? So what happens is the middle linebacker sits short middle, which leaves the middle of the field behind him and deep open, right? And that presents a one-on-one opportunity for that receiver running that post route.